Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to PBS Fight Night. Tonight, we are just about to get ready for this one on the flip. So we are going to be flipping over, I guess, casting from or spectating from the Allies side tonight. Should be pretty fun. Tomorrow, so we don't have any ECL matches tomorrow. That goes for Sunday also, but we will be casting a squad match. Competitive friendly for the upcoming GSL. Now, it won't be live. It will be a VOD. I know there's definitely, I'm allowed to do some stuff. They're a lot more secretive in squad than they are in Hell at Loose for some reason. Not too sure what's up with that, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. Ooh. I actually want to check out a spot here on the church because right here you can pretty much get an airhead in, but you can't get out. So that's interesting. You can't get out of the ceiling here, but you can get an airhead in. Is that the same for here? Yeah, it is. So interesting little bit there. I had a kind of a working theory that if you could go through with the admin cam, then you might be able to replicate those results with the airheads or with vaulting, because I know on some it works. Like let's find one that it works on. It should work on these houses south of hospice right here, like these roofs here. You see I have no clip on obviously, but you can go straight through. Oh, is that the right one? Might be the wrong one. No, I think we're in the wrong house. Yeah, this is not the right house. This the one from the back? I can never remember. No. Where is it? There we go. This one. Okay, that's the one I want. The infamous house. The infamous scandal house. It's not this one. It is this one. Oh, we can't go through. Interesting. So we can't go through on these ones, but some others we can. Wonder if they patched. I know for sure we can get in on some others here. I have not tried the current patch. Let me know in the comments whether or not you're still able to access the roof through the I don't know, you call that the vault trick. We're not getting started right now. We're just waiting for the flip to come in a few minutes. If you were just joining us right here, PBS Fight Night, don't worry about this. This is not real. It's all an illusion. Free week, so there might be a lot of new faces in here. Bojack, the Lord, oh Lord, Mr. Grumpy, Fluffy. Oh, what a name! That's a Steam name, ladies and gentlemen. No unique names for Hell Let Loose. These are Steam profile names. God, I love it. Oh man, what a week. Hope you all had an amazing week. You are all amazing people. Hope you're looking also forward to an amazing game of Hell Let Loose with PBS. It's a nice little room here. Not very rendered in. Not really a way onto the... I say there's not really a way onto the roof, but where there's a will, there's a way. I mean... yeah, that doesn't have collision. This does. I know these do. I've used vault trick those before. Did you potentially vault off of this onto here anywhere? Maybe. Oh man, that's a definite maybe. Yeah, you definitely maybe get onto there. If you're German, you just get a Belgian gate up though, right? We're still waiting here. Waiting is the game. We're gonna go for a short break. I'm gonna get a drink before we get started here with PBS Fight Night. Oop. Hello, 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 and welcome. Oh, there we go. That is a little better. Welcome. Welcome all. PBS Fight Night here on St. Mary-Glise. We are fighting over the hospice today. On the north side of the map, we have Route de Harass. Oh my God. Value Village. The Frenchies are going to be so mad at me for that one. Vauleville. Vauleville. Route. Oh. Hospice, Cemetery, and Rousseau de Ferme. I already see these supplies coming down for the Axis. Little pre-drop action going on. Hospice is a fun point to fight over. Really do enjoy the battles we get on this one. Should be the last stream also with no cam, as the new setup is almost good to go. I've tested the green screen out today. I have to do a little tweaking with it. The new desk and everything's installed. The cable management is not. It is absolute terror for people who like cable management right now in my little office here. Let's get underway though. We have supplies coming out from the Allies. Apologies, we're on the Allies side today. I'm tripping. Google Chrome has been recruited. Sentient AI now playing hella loose. How sentient? That is the question. I mean, he's got a bar, doesn't have the bazooka. Oh, that was a little spicy there for a second. Thought we were going to get stuck. I'm glad we didn't, though. Rolling up to point. Allies look like they're gonna get there first. I mean, it must feel so good here to surf on in. A bunch of, I mean, they don't look so pumped for this. Look at their faces, their expressions. Just another day at the office. It really is nothing special. That's why he did it. He could come over the top for that deployment. Looks back at those mere mortals who just wish they could have rode the top of the transport truck onto point. Mere mortals. Lots of recruits from PBS in this one today. We can see on the Axis side, Big Panda. JJ? What a mad lad. What is he going to do with this? Is he going to run somebody over? No, he's going to absolutely bin it and crash the truck and get smoked in the process. His truck is ruined. His clothes are ruined. He's going to need something other than a Tide pen to get that out. That's for sure. It is not a small stain. Now, Colt. In the middle of the field, spraying and praying, as they call it. Let's see if Flex can flex on Cold right here. Oh, with the knife. Go for the knife. Go for the knife. Oh, come on. That's a letdown. Boo. Everyone boo Flex in the chat right here. He's going for gym bags. Okay. I mean, if he makes it like a 20 kill streak right here, I won't be so angry. But that was like, both of those were 2 knives. Those were free. Panzer IV is going to come up into point. What can he do? Well, it's Cubic, Jimmy, and Losers, so probably not a whole lot. I'm just kidding. They're going to get smoked in the back. Flex is flexing right here. We can see a run out second rocket in the back side of this P4. Now, instead of redeploying so we can get some more rockets here, Flex is going to sit back and wait, bide his time for his perfect opportunity to get shot and lit up with the bar. Bad ending indeed for Flex there. Ooh, this little medium on medium action. This Panzer IV is not going to win this fight. They are all sorts of messed up right here. Doesn't help that they almost machine gun their AT Big Panda with the second rocket, and that's really nice driving right there from the driver of the medium. That's going to be Mitka with Mitcham and Kagi. They said before this one that Loser, Cubic, and Jimmy stood no chance. Absolutely no shot. Speaking of the cap, again, getting tripped up because the allies are in blue. I keep thinking they're the Axis. So much for no chance. That's a big chance right there. That P4 repairing and getting the takedown. I'm just kidding. They never said that. I'm just, you know, trying to get a little spice injected into this one at the start. Machine gun, Kelly in the driver's seat, aka Loser here. Honestly, I actually think that was Jimmy. Let's be honest. It was Jimmy. Put in that MG to work after. Okay, you. I don't think we can give him a machine gun nickname after that potato of a shot. Now, to be fair, he did swing his barrel around rather intently. So there might have been a hidden meaning behind that one. I'm not too sure, though. Cypher on point here. Waiting to get satchels. Unfortunately for the allies here, they just don't have anybody ready. Or with the satchel, actually. I mean, Cherub could have one. Sorry, Flare. Wrong name. All together. He's not going to have a satchel, though. He's going to have another bazooka. Ooh, Commissar coming. Argartu. Commissar has no clue what's going on right here. Luckily for No Dice there, Commissar was very confused what was going on. No Dice setting that straight. Gonna be putting down some supplies here for friendly garrison. Or nades, man. No Dice with a little bit of movement here. Movement trick. I like movement trick. I do. Oh, fight on the stairs. No Dice. Sit down, medic. This is not an RP house. This is not where you role play. This is where you fight. Speaking of fighting, that's not a fight the allies are gonna win. 3v1, except you're fighting a tank. That's gonna hurt. Running through the open field here, we have Flex looking to flex those long-range muscles with the Panzer, pardon me, the bazooka. The Panzer bazooka. The best of both worlds. I don't think there's anything good about the bazooka in this game, though, let's be honest. Berserkr has the shield, and it has the range. For those who don't know, the uninitiated, the uncultured, as some would say, the Berserkr can shoot much further than the bazooka. Now, this truly comes into full view in competitive matches when it's used as an indirect artillery piece, a shoulder-mounted grad, as you would say, or could say, to strike the enemy artillery positions. Now, I don't think in the developers' wildest dreams this was ever a consideration when they developed the game, but here we are. And it's a solidified part of the meta. Now, forgive me for asking, but I have to wonder, why is there such a range difference between the bazooka and the Berserkr? Is that a rounding error? Is there a hidden intent to leave the Axis overpowered? No. Surely not. Now, instead of that threat of that Panzer IV, that supply truck, transport truck needed to be destroyed. Now, this Stewart here is going to promptly drive right in front of this Panzer IV. He's waiting for it to happen here. It's actually going to happen right at the crossroads. The good old Mexican standoff. Who's gonna blink first? Or are they gonna blink at the same time? I cannot believe he ricocheted that shot. Well, he's gonna get a second chance at it. The Stewart seems not to have noticed. Amazing. Down he goes. Some interesting decisions here. Speaking of interesting decisions, the Axis come back and dominate Hospice. They have complete control over Hospice, over the cemetery, and quite possibly over this game. I mean, we are not even 15 minutes into the match, and it is going to be a 4-1. Hashtag balance? Question mark? I don't know. Vope, gym bag, bad, 7 drunk, rusty, nap, Sandman. Come on, guys. Now, you're dead. You're dead. Hello? On the backside, camping the garrison with the half track? He's not even the commander. What is going on? A Puma? Oh, this is just overkill at this point. Grumpy and Blind Guy, I mean, they're just sitting here wondering what they did to deserve this. It's a Friday. They're going to log on for some relaxing oh my God, he's going to eat a cannon. He has no clue that... Okay, what? Wait. Guys, hello? Okay, that makes some sense now, actually. The fact that he missed that one doesn't make a whole lot. Gonna pull up for a second try. Let's see if he can get it. Go for the roadkill, please. Or not. That's gonna be the takedown that ends the threat right here. Now, a desperate Flex is gonna push into point. Not a squad leader. He does have a Panzer Strike, though. Your dad's gonna see this and say, hey... Well, he's going to say, ow, actually. He's not facing the right way there. Facing his own team. Don't have to worry about those boys there. Oh, how about them apples? I was going to say, okay. What an MVP play. My gosh, the body block of the century. Could it be? I think it was. Using his body to block the rocket. Saving the Puma. That Puma is shook. That's the Panzer IV, actually. Where's the Puma? I mean, he's gone. He's absolutely disappeared off the map. Only to reappear again and seemingly shell his own team. Now, the Allies are coming back into this one strong. Windy. Some high-tier role play with the meta class. Picking up Razor. Raising Razor, as it were. Let me give a quick little pat on the back and some Kleenex. You're good to go, Razor. Let's do it again. Second time was not a charm. Guevara. Ooh. Ooh. Panzer IV. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a medium at the start. No, that is a 76 right there. That is a long-barreled 76. This Panzer IV, can it make it 3 right here? I mean, that's a medium, surely. Oh! The value. The value brand Panzer IV, driven by Loser. With Jimmy on the gun and Cubic in command. I mean, they're gonna run at this rate. They're gonna run out of ammunition before they go down. Absolutely legendary. We were completely wrong at the start of this one. Google Chrome here. Interactive AI showing us how to play Hella Loose. Doesn't have eyes on the back of his head though. Rusty Coin gonna get the takedown there. They're dead, pushing on the south side. That's an easy clap right there. So peaceful. Car 98K gameplay. Might want to run away from that one as the bombing run comes in. Where is it going to drop? In the field. Cypher is the target. Bobo is going to be the next one, or maybe Sione. I'll call him or her Sione. Seems right. Seems like the noise that those letters would make together. Sione. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I like it. Sounds like a good name. We got more action coming in. A Lux. Why not? Who needs a Panther? Anyways, they're overrated. Especially when you've got value branded Panzer IVs. Who needs a Panther? Did they accidentally load the AP 20 mil? Or did my eyes deceive me? Ooh! Ha! Ha! Tokyo Drift-ish. Yeah, more of like on rails. What is going on? Okay, but Gunner blows Jasper, blowing his complete load, missing every single shot here, taking some damage to the front. That's not going to do anything to the Lux. Lux is absolutely fine. The one redeeming quality of the Lux is actually having decent frontal armor. We've seen this, you know, in competitive on maps like Hurtgen. Just absolutely shuts everything down. Not really in tune with what the idea is behind driving away from the point and turning the gun backwards. But it seemed to have worked for them. Unfortunately, it worked them. They worked their way right into the enemy garrison right here. If only they were facing the right way, they'd be able to take it out. Oh no. That is not very good. 110 left in this one. We're still lots of time, lots of action into the start of this game right here on PBS Fight Night. All right, I can hear some tanks fighting on the flank over here. Shithead riding on the back of the Puma. It's a very advanced spotting technique right here. Mr. Head is getting essentially a free sightseeing tour of St. Mary-Glees. Now, Smekis is going to connect with that rocket. Unfortunately, does not one-tap this Puma. I wonder if the crew realizes that there's someone riding. They have a passenger. No, they're going to go straight into the... Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, you get taken out immediately. That's not going to work out too well. Greyhound's going to go down in the main, though. I mean, at one point it will go down, surely. You wonder why the commander didn't just tell the gunner to... I don't know. HE the ground beside him? Or the wall beside him? Or the hedgerow beside him? I mean, that works too. Interesting decisions. We're gonna stay on board with this Puma because this Puma might be onto something here. I mean, if the Puma can take out anybody pushing into the next tank that spawns on mid, aka the, well, what I thought was gonna be the 76 is not actually. It's gonna be a medium right here. He's gonna stop. Oh my, oh my. They all go down. The whole crew. I thought we were on board with Shithead, and seems we were on board with one of the crew members there. Yeah, that is a interesting play. Mecha is gonna redeploy over here and get an easy takedown. Goodbye and good night, Puma. That has to be some of the easiest work that Mr. Head has done in a long while. Basically waiting. He's just a waiting game. He outwaits the opponent, waits for them to get out. They get out. He takes them out. Super simple. Now we do have some tank action on the south side. That is going to be this Panzer IV that is not gone down yet. About 24 minutes, almost 24 minutes into this one. You're going to need some help. First time, HE shell goes into the ground beside them. Smart play there. Good, honestly, really good driving from the driver to rotate that hull towards the threat. Gets the MG up, takes the AT out. You couldn't really ask for much better than that, honestly. Even being super critical. Now, I could ask the commander what in God's name he is doing over here. But then again, he might just be trying to frontline this. They're going to have to watch out that he doesn't get taken out. Albave going to go for the supplies first, it seems. I mean, this crew cannot get taken out. They are almost invincible. Back on the cemetery. You can see that the allies are actually pushing from the north side here. They have a nice little push up. They've cleared a few of the obstacles right here and are about one street away from really sticking it to these Germans. He's waited his whole life for this one. Ooh, smoke weed every day. Hey man, I can understand the misses then, you know. It's hard when they're moving so fast across the street. Ooh. Does take a little bit of damage, but actually gets the takedown in the end. Not too bad, not too bad. Is there anywhere where there's like a real fight going on? Eshin over here? Possibly. Maxki. Two right beside him. One second there. Let's get on the correct trailing view of Eshin right here. STG 44. Gosh, not enough saturation. Well, the allies are actually capping back cemetery. Let's go over here. Saki, the blind guy, Solos. Jammy's the only one there. And sad to say, a pair of those are not going to do anything for this defense. Aaron Bison also pushing up from the opposite side here. I wonder if Jemmy's like holding tight on a Gary. No Gary. Huh. 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 So, okay, so blind guy runs over an OP. I don't... Oh, there we go. Found it. The old trusty binos, ammo. That's actually wiped straight off the map. Who is the lucky customer? That's going to be Big Panda. That... No. No way, right? It's Aaron Bison for sure. 100% Aaron Bison. Yeah, because that would have been his own Gary. That's Aaron Bison's work for sure. '76 finally get a dub here. It's going to be up against, oh my gosh. So that Panzer IV almost makes it 2 minutes short of making it to the half an hour mark. Still, I got to give props out to the crew for surviving that long. They did a really good job to stay alive. And, you know, they proved me wrong. My tongue-in-cheek call at the start was definitely not the right one. As the cemetery is taken back, half an hour into this one, and we still have a ton of Hell Let Loose to play. Let's see what the Axis are up to now. It's going to be a frontline push over to Hospice. Now, let's see the northern flank right here. Capsta already rotating. Is that a... That can't be an airhead, right? It's just supplies. Axis supplies. Right? That can't be an allied airhead, no. See? Getting that Gary up. He has. Okay, so Gary's up for Heathen Panther, Heathen Pants, Heathen Papa, Ethan Papego. I don't know what the pa is. We can check actually. FFF Parrot, Heathen Parrot, who friendly fires a lot or forfeits a lot or feels funky. EIV, not going to go for the knife. It seems like standard fashion for the server when you catch somebody completely unaware is to just mag dump the back of their head. Would love to see some people go for some knives. I'm watching everything. I see everything. The all-seeing eye. I will see and I will watch as you have the perfect opportunity to execute a flawless knife with a swift Zorro-like cut. Instead, you go for the easy way out, the cop out. I'm not going to show what style I have. I'm going to shoot them in the back of the head and paint the ground red. Now, one can understand that that might be the standard technique. However, this is PBS Fight Night. You have to bring your A game. You have to bring something special. Now, let's be honest. There's nothing truly special about shooting somebody who doesn't know you're there in the back of the head. Now, knifing somebody who doesn't know you're there, or better yet, missing your first knife, making him turn around, and then hitting your second in his face is even better. Kaiser, Maxkey in the middle of this one. Tuco Mania, which is like the Tuco version of Trackmania. They're peeking upstairs. Bruce Lee. Climbing upstairs. No, he's going to avoid the house. We're actually going to check out for where is this bombing run? It's going to be on the north side. No, it's defensive. Very spicy indeed. Is there going to be an airhead with this one? Is there an airhead already with this one? I don't see an airhead. I just see a kind of a useless bombing run. Yeah, you don't want to ever drop a bomb unless you have something to follow up with. There's no benefit in dropping a bombing run, apologies, to nobody. Now, if you drop a bombing run to somebody or multiples of somebody's, then it becomes interesting because you can really push something off there. Bombing run airhead combo, bombing run itself running away from your infantry push. That's important to note. You always want to have that bombing run running away. I mean, very specifically, maybe if you have a garrison that you want to snipe, you might come it towards the garrison and it might not work too well with your push, but most of the time you don't want that bombing run going towards the enemy, leaving you time to push even closer. Nice takedown here against Commissar from Bruce Lee. I think Bruce Lee went to the Cobra Kai school of Hell Let Loose. Oh, what did we say? If you miss the first time, it's even better because they turn around to watch you stab them. Unfortunately for Tucomania, he missed not only the second time, but I believe the third time as well. That is not going to bode well for your success rate in stabbing somebody in Hell Let Loose. That is for sure. Shovel, otherwise known as the Spaten in German, otherwise known as a good beer. It's an okay beer, actually. Let's be honest. Apparently, for the longest time, I thought this beverage was authentic to Germany. However, I've come to find out that it is not indeed authentic. It is a I believe it's a Canadian imitation. It could be. There's a few of those. It seems like they're one thing and then they're another. I do quite like it still, though. Tastes very nice. Preferred in the summer, kind of with Peroni. Peroni is... Ooh, it's good. You've never had one. Perfect summer beer. Don't quite drink as much beer anymore. Actually, don't drink any beer anymore. It's not the best for you. Guess I went on a beer cleanse. I guess, yeah, I drank a lot of beer and then I stopped. I stopped. Now it's just water, carbonated water. Big Panda pulling out all the stops here with the pack gun. I'm not too sure what exactly he's hitting, but he's very intent on hitting it. Maybe Saki. We can check the map to see if there's anything. No, there's nothing over there. I mean, there is a 76. Mitka, Mitch M, and Kegi pushing out of main. Now Hospice is looking very spicy right here. Holy smokes. This game has had everything. It's back and forths, caps, fails. I mean, lots of fails to be fair so far. Let's go full RTS game on this one to watch the respawn of the Axis trying desperately to hold on to their point. I feel like we're starting a Call of Duty mission just when it goes into the player. And there is the battle from above. Panther finally comes out. Abbott, Migra. Fjallflugen. 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 Say that 10 times fast. So confirming in essence that you can still trick this window. I don't know why I doubted it. I guess it's because of... Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's the trick. Yeah. Was I trying to come on the top of it last? I think I was. Yeah. Well, there's some that the top does work too to get in, but it's mainly like right here on the side where you vault. You can vault up. You can actually vault the whole thing. And that is how you get smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. On the roof. Doing some work right here, cleaning up on the north side. I mean, I don't know how much of that is him or the Panther on point that's just HEing the ground in front of him, honestly. So, good save here from the Axes. They're going to give up all their space on the attack for a chance themselves to come back into this one. Oh. Hello there. Oi, mate, you got a license for that, Panther? that's my terrible British accent. And in fact, he did not have a license. I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I am so tired right now. I could pass out in the chair I'm sitting in if it was comfortable enough. I guess that's why we don't have comfortable things. Commissar pushing on the backside. Cherub, disciplined. Voice channel. Sounds like a satchel going down, possibly some nades also. I'm gonna give you the bird's eye view. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna get a drink really quick, a caffeinated drink. I will be right back. No, Space Zebra, you may not join the squad. This squad is for elite amateur individuals only. I would love to be an elite in Halo. I know that's a weird segue, but hear me out. Actually, scratch that all together. Discipline VC might have discipline comms, But that was not a disciplined rocket. I don't know how you missed from 10 meters away, but he should teach us because he just did it again. Holy smokes. 76 gonna pull up behind. I mean, with aim like that, he's solid. We'll hold the phone. What is going on? How did that 76 not see the Panther in the field? Driving right by him? Carrie's gonna satchel the medium. Arrows is running for his life. What is going on here? Down. What? We leave for a minute and everything just goes completely upside down. Why in the world is 76 pushing this deep into the lines with no infantry support? Oh my gosh. That's a human pancake right there. Yeah, you little shook. How you doing? Cubic, Jimmy, and Loser at it again. Absolutely clowning with this Panther. I mean, I am still at a loss for words. Maybe the 76 came from this north side. I'll have to watch the tape back. Bombing run drops right here. I'm assuming that's an allied bombing run. Yeah. No, Axis bombing run. Apologies. Just because it hit nobody and it was going towards the cemetery for some reason. A lot of open field explosions. Now, oh, I was gonna say, if the Axis aren't careful, they're gonna be in a world of trouble. They're careful though. Migra, Ebbet, and Mr. or Mrs. Fjallflugen. Again with the backwards facing tank. What is this strategy? Just run away? Why is the turret facing backwards? It's the legit strat. Ebbet, please inform me. What is going on here? I'm so confused. Why? First of all, why is he stopped? Is there somebody back there? No, there's nobody. That's your point. It's numbered 413 on the outside. I'm thinking that we should change the number to 420. That might be a little more appropriate. Yeah, I don't know what the recon's doing back here. They can't take the point. I mean, they can't do really much of anything. No garrison spawns until they get into sector, of course, if they can get some supplies. Not a whole lot of anything. Ooh. Little bit of Panther in my life. A little bit of Bruce Lee by my side. Missing that rocket once again. If you hit it, you can be my friend. Looks like Warfare is gonna hit it though. Smek is actually. I'm gonna give that credit to Smek. Warfare might be with the satchel. Oh no. Oh, Smek is just barely missing another one. It could have been Warfare, honestly. There's a whole like conga line of people chasing this tank. I love to watch the longer a tank like messes around behind the lines, the more people that are just committed to chasing it down. If you're ever like Foxy here and you see a tank running away that's damaged, hold like a tight angle on this street right here and you'll take everyone out. And really a bonus advice there is not only can you do that, but instead of shooting them, you can run after behind them and stab them. Now it's harder on Hell Let Loose than like games like Squad where there's stamina, blah blah blah, but it can still work, especially when they think they're in a good position to go for a satchel and you just stab them in the back. Panther's taking another shot. Smek is on, oh sorry, Warfare on point this time. Now unfortunately this Panther's trying to climb a pole. In reality, both of these poles and this wall that's about to get hit would just cave in probably. Maybe not the wall, but definitely the other wall now. That was an HE straight into it. Panther's kind of confused here. Doesn't exactly know where it's coming from. All he has to do is look kind of north here. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, Smeckers. That was nice. Easy. I'd say relatively easy long-range takedown there from Smeckers with some help from Warfare and Friends. Of course. Back on point. Vope. I mean, Marky, or Murky? Is that like the little fish? Like Murky? Little fish? I don't know. Let's ask him. He's cute. I love Murky. I think it's his name, Murky. Playing as the fish in Heroes of the Storm. By the way, that game's queue time is insane. Like triple League of Legends. I'm not surprised though. Not one bit. Honestly, wish it weren't the case. It's like a little more casual than League. A lot more casual than games like Dota or, yeah, Dota. Going to be a 1v1 Huey versus Sunbear. Sunbear is going to lose that one. Huey should be able to get the Gary up on the backside right here. You can see Marker's already going up from Sunbear, of course, because he can do it himself. Not that any other people can't do it, of course, but he was fighting there indeed. Now. Huh. What's Ryback up to? Something sneaky, I suppose. Lenality. Doing her best Rambo impression right here is going to go absolutely ham on the first ally she sees. And unfortunately, that's Bojack also in the same situation. Now, Bojack actually going to run away from the fight out of the sheer terror of the MG42. Google Chrome. Back at it again. Gotta be very quiet. We're hunting allies. Here in the back gardens, pushing down the lane. It's only going to find Echo Kiwi. Nobody else, nobody less. Now, ooh. This could get a little spicy on the fourth here. I mean, so they don't have the point. But what they could do is get position and get maybe like a garrison. It's tough. That's so tough. Garrison would have to be opposite side over here. They're not going to get off that hedgerow. No shot. You get a garrison here and then you play both points or something. That's a cool play. I like that. However, on the fourth, there's also pressure coming down. No one really defending too much. Yeah. Speaking, literally nobody defending at all. It's not too much. There's not too much defending. There's no defending going on in this point. Erded, as some call him on the PBS servers. I don't know how. How do you look at this name and go, Erded? It's like, Erded. You're just like kind of like trying to push something. Ooh, speaking of getting pushed here, Dead gets pushed around. Defense on point, Shithead, Google Chrome, Bison, Mirdon, Beacon, Smeckers, all coming together for this one. Google does not have the machine gunner, but he does have the best kit for attack camp points in the bazooka. What can he do with it? Where's the garrison? This is guess the garrison. It's not here. Is it in the lane? It's not there. It's got to be in this back lane. It's not there. It's got to be in the side lane. It's not there. It's got to be in one of these bushes, no? Not there. It's got to be in this field back here, right? It's not there either. Where is this garrison? Where is there a garrison? Is it just OPs? That just spawned out of nowhere, really? Maybe a little further back? More OPs? Okay. Yeah, odd. I have no idea what the Axis are doing right now, but it seems like they're doing it without a garrison, which I would not advise. Very easy to get pushed off point for just your OP spawns. Now, if you have a garrison up, what that means is that you can come back in and, you know, it's much easier. You can use that OP in different ways. Even if you lose it, you don't necessarily lose the point. Maybe that's what they're opting for here. The garrison's just to the south, possibly just a little further away. I'm not too sure, of course, because we cannot see the enemy team. Oh, imagine if we could see them. Imagine if there was icons above the tanks that was like a little tank icon, or like an airhead icon above the airhead, so you could always see the airhead. Garrison, same thing. OP, same thing. I mean, just like the ammo bags get, it's crazy that nothing comes of that. Speaking of something coming from nothing, though, this defense, I don't know how they did it. I think it's due to the fact of the just, I don't know, the lack of attacking finesse, the lack of a garrison or OPs close to point. If all the axes are here, if all the axes aren't here, where are they? Allies are here. Axes are not here. Axes are there. Axes are here. Now they're definitely back there. Where else are they? Bombing run's gonna come in. Oh, there they are. On the 4th. Pushing back in again. I mean, another kind of odd bombing run doesn't really work out too well. We're gonna have another tank fight? No, just a tank shelling some infantry. Multitasking. Just one guy, right? No. Here's where the action is. Speaking of action, whoa, pack gun on the thing. Bob the Builder RP. Here we go. That's gonna be outdone by some satchels, some sneaky satchels right there, and the old antiquated adage of you build it and it will be destroyed once you leave is something quite true on point right here. Thou buildeth and thou destroyeth if thou vacate thy premises. Jasper Wigdom. A little flick there to take down the ally. Defending going pretty well over here. This OP's never really going to work Especially with Carrie and Jasper in those positions. I mean, you're just going to get eaten alive trying to cross this open field. If you manage to make it down to Carrie, even then, you still have to cross the open field, so... Stoom and Vope getting very bold out here in the open. Yeah, that's probably not the best idea, Vope. Just saying. Oh, Giggle Goo. Giggle-oo. I thought you said Giggle Goo. Agarthu. Also pushing out Carrie, John. The whole crew. Nalfi. Bobby Gook. Or Bobagook. Bobagook? Bobagook? Is it one word or is it Bobby Guck or Gook? I don't know. I don't know what it means. If maybe it means something weird in another language, maybe it doesn't. The wall's closing in right now onto this allied OP or garrison. There it is. Stoom's gonna do the honors here for the Axis. Taking this one out. Capsta does get the takedown. However, he does not notice the satchel. That is not good news for Capsta. I was going to try to maybe get out of the radius. Okay, so that does save his life. Ooh, that was a little close. Only to go down right away again. Oh. What is going through the mind of the Sun Bear God right now? Well, not in the best position, not in the worst position. Again, not a 4-1 or close to a 5-0. Hospice from the back, yeah, it's all right. I think you really need to get ground on the front. Now, I don't love the holding entirely this position, but using it for pressure is pretty good. I do like this position a lot. I think you can get a lot of people down here into this position. So that works too. Now from the middle, it's going to be a tough time. It's a slog the whole way. If you can get like a cheeky airhead over here. Speaking of cheekiness, Mitch M. Oh, let's get off this and get onto this. I'm on board with whatever this is over here. Pestilence and Mitch M pushing Gary hard. Before it looked kind of like that was still in order. No, that is definitely down. Not a lot happening though on the map right now. I want to see some knife fights. I want to see some grim knife fights. Shmikul. Bobby Gook. Hell, even Nalfi can get on it. Little move trick right there. Schmeckcool. 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 Wonder if in like 100 years this we're going to use to respond to somebody. They'll ask you a question and be like, Schmeckcool. Yeah, this is going to be the Mexican stare down of the century. Schmeckle is just chilling right here. They're both, I mean, one's an AT, one's a MG. He's going to wait for that first reporting of the shot and then he'll pounce in action. Watch here. Berserkr. He's got the antenna for it. They're going to give him a grease gun. It's Berserkr. He should have a Hellfire missile attachment to his backpack. Unsurprisingly, TR, I assume, stands for Turkey. Just like VC might stand for vasectomy. Does stand for bullet sponge, possibly. I mean, he's the medic and he's down. That's not ideal. Eshin here is going to have to do some work. I don't know what's up with the ragdoll physics, but for some reason, when like a grenade goes off near somebody, they'll start to break dance. And sometimes it's just the legs doing a break dance move. It's rather odd. Okay, let's go. Kuma. Kuma, Kuma, yay. It's alright. You went inside a building. I cannot come with you. Even though your name's saying Kum, I cannot. Must resist. Cemetery here. I mean, this is so cagey. After that exciting start we had, we're 25 minutes to go, and we're right back where we were at the start of this one. Now, at least the allies are trying to make it interesting here. Nalfi, Carry, Linality, Agarthu. I think I called them Agarthu, Agarthu. Apologies. We'll get it right one of these times. Now, this Panther here, just looking to make life a little more difficult for the allies. Smek is very sneaky, though. Has baited them to think that he's inside the building. Little do they know, he is flanking them. Let's go on board with Smek. Apologies for the camera work. I am so tired today. I'm just so tired. I was thinking of going on cam and trying to make it work with that, but no way. I'd be just like falling asleep. And it's not even because the game is necessarily that boring. It's just because I'm so tired. Oh, Frank's red hot sauce there. He's looking at the ground while running. That is a condition I suffer from. I do look at the ground while running. And it's more due to the fact that I'm always with my map open when I'm running. The Shift W. And I'm usually squad leading, so I'm marking things, and even more so in squad, where there's more of a workload on squad leaders to to be more involved with marking on the map and putting, you know, markers of fobs and lines for the enemy and placements and yada 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 yada. Ooh, that precision strike missed by about what? Let's say 250 meters approximately. That Panther is long gone. Good displacement from the Panther. That is, of course, Cubic Jimmy Loser. Not Jimmy Loser, Jimmy and Loser. So they'll be safe for the you know, quite a bit of the duration of this game for camping. Yeah, they're just going to camp it out in the open right there, cut off the flank. Bass, how long has Bass Pro Shops been up here? He's feel like he's got a tent. He's got all the fixings of that store. He's got the shotgun. He's got the hot plate. He's making himself a tent there. He's waiting. He's in his blind too. He's ready. I honestly don't know if Bass Pro Shops sells those things. I've only been to Cabela's before, and they do. I assume Bass Pro Shops would too. I don't know though. Now, Stoom has a difficult decision here. I'm sure like we can't see the OPs, but I'm sure all the OPs are lit up like a Christmas tree. Again, then it is the 2nd of December, so it makes sense that they'd be lit up like that. Hello? Stoom's really looking hard for this dude. He's like, you got to be here somewhere. Where are you? Please knife him when you find him. Bass, here's the footsteps. Rotates. Oh, there we go. Carry. He's got the nose. He's the bloodhound. It's too bad he doesn't go for the knife, though. I mean, that would have been really nice. And now they're all going to hang out. Carrie's going to show Vope. It's like, look, I found him. Vope's like, yeah, good job. I don't know how to say good job in Danish, or I would. I also don't know how to do a like a non-English accent. Like I'll do a bad like British accent, but it's hard to do like a non-English because they just speak differently. They speak the language so differently. Their mouth is moving in different ways. Their tongue is flapping in the breeze, as it were. Nalfi, Sandman here, gatekeeping the point. They don't like the allies. They're not wanting to let them play with their toys anywhere near the point here. That's the second. I mean, props for trying. But that is the second supply truck that goes down. Just trying to make it. The third, I guess, is going to be over in this field next. Over somewhere over here. Bless their hearts. They are trying hard. We're going to rotate over to cemetery right now to figure out what entirely is taking the axis so long. Well, we can see that it's all down to the fact that they only have 3 people anywhere near this point. Chips does have the sniper. Now he's gonna have to hit more of these shots here if he wants to stay up on the point. He's right across from the Gary. Surprising he doesn't rotate. Ooh, that might be why. That might be why, actually. Huh. Now, he could probably just go on top of the wall and trick over. He's actually going to get obliterated right there. Unfortunately, that timing not working out in his favor. You can pretty easily move trick over most blocking devices. Excuse me. My Go XLR is so far away right now, I can't press the cough button. It just doesn't work. Speaking of pressing buttons, are we going to see Bumaka here? I mean, his OP is just in a perfect spot, isn't it? That's the sweet spot right there. Not too close to either side. Unfortunately, he can't back up that sweet OP with a, well, first of all, where's the 5-man? C-Swag, 1-man rotation? Well, you know, I can't fault Swag because that was some good defending, but the rest of the squad is not where they should be right now. They should be spawning in 5-man added to the squad, plus the squad leader, that's 6. That is the only acceptable number on the point. Like the holy hand grenade of Antioch. You know, you must count to 3. In this one, it's the holy squad of attacking. You must count to 6. 1 is right out. First, thou take out the holy pin. I guess it would be the holy watch. Yes, thou shalt take out the holy watch. Then thou shalt place the holy OP, and thou must count to the number 6. No more, no less. It's like that's like needs to be like the poem that offensive squad leaders read when they go on the attack. They must read this out to their squad. Six shall be the number that thou shalt count, and the number of counting shall be 6. Oh man, I love Monty Python, by the way. It's one of my favorite movies. The missus, she has not seen some amazing movies in Monty Python, isn't it? I fear though that if we watch it together, specifically the Holy Grail is my favorite. You know, the other ones are good too. Life of Brian, a close second, I think. And then, you know, we would watch their skits often, not as much as comedians like Mr. Bean, but close. But I just fear like I'll crack up and I'll laugh and I'll know all the scenes, I'll know the jokes, and she'll just be sitting there like, I don't understand this type of humor. That's like my biggest fear with that. Uh, 15 minutes to go, and we've devolved into human wave attacks right now. The Allies here, putting on their best Soviet mask, running straight across the field. Now, credit to the Allies, there's no Axis anywhere looking. I mean, the only one that was there was an MG, and he potato whiffed off the side of the wall right here. He's gonna roll over in shame. Doesn't want us to see his face. Bombing run gonna drop at the same time. Guten Abend. Yeah, guten Abend. Shout out to Fretty Deluxe 84. 30 minutes later in chat. Bombing run for approximately 1 person. Bob the Builder not working out. It's going to be up to Albave to shut down Huey on the backside. 14 minutes to go. This game is heating up again. Wendigo, the Friendigo, defending right here against, well, Kagi. Everyone else gets taken out. I'm not too sure whose handiwork that was. Might have been Wendigo's. Is he peeking this wall right here? Oh, he is. He's not a Friendigo of mine. Now he's going to have, well, not of mine. Of mine, I'm the viewer. I'm his friend, but that squad over there is not his friend. Now he's going to go for some supplies right there. He's going to whip out the potato masher. He's going to be making gravy tonight. Oof, he sees the full squad spawn in, and yet he doesn't throw a nade towards them. The questions in my mind are many. He goes over the wall. What is he doing? My friend. Now, in a 1v1 versus Mitch M right here, Wendigo wins that 1-2. Now, can he get the OP? Surely. Shout out to Magnet in the chat. Privyet. I believe that's how you say hi. I could be wrong. Who else? Who else is hanging out and chilling with us here on PBS Fight Night? If you're in the chat, you can say hello. Hola. Also works bonjour. I forgot how to say hi in Dutch. Hi? I'm pretty sure it's hi. It's something silly like that. And only silly in my mind because I build it up like it's something like super special and then it's something simple. Tank gets spotted out here. Panther, 12 minutes to go. You're dead. Really can't wait to shoot his friendly tank with a rocket. No, he 100% did that. That's a meme, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the tank's turning to take him out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is he gonna be safe? He's not gonna be safe. Oh, the tank miss. Friendly fire coming out. Uh-oh, that's gonna be something they can't run away from. Unfortunately, the bombing run misses. I would have loved to see Vope and You're Dead exploded into a million pieces. Now Maxski on point right here. Does he have anybody with him? Bruce Lee, the master of martial arts. I'd love to see an airhead in this spot here. I've actually won a game with an airhead front line right there. Why not? 11 minutes to go. You're not going to have a chance to do another one. You might as well do it now than later. Vope doubling back right here. She's going to get taken out by Bruce Lee. So is You're Dead. This Panther is going to have to take it a little more seriously if he wants to hold the point. Now, Maxki, no support here. You're going to throw up the gang signs, aka the recon flare. Green gang over here. You can see burning bright in the sky. Green gang flare fly. Sandman pushing. This should be an easy clap. One tap. Max guy, not too sure of himself, is going to face check this one. Luckily, Sandman's not looking. He has the radar hacks right here. He's unstoppable. There's no way he's going to get killed. Oh, in the bush play. Okay. Nap is peeking. He has no clue. Oh, what a play, Sandman. Maxski, excuse me, takes out the OPI. I'm messing up the names too. I mean, he does get Sandman. He does get Nap. Lineality also on the cards right here. Possibly, maybe. Now, unfortunately for him, all that brains went into the first play right there as he potatoes like 5 shots and is now just going to get absolutely smushed to smithereens by, well, by the Panther. No, Panther decides against it. Now, the tables are turning on the mid, but they're turning a little faster on Cemetery right here as we rotate over. Ooh, a 50-50 fight. 9 minutes to go. Who's going to win this one? Who's going to blink first? Eshen? Eshen? Yeah, Eshen? I mean, call him what you will. He's here and he's ready to fight. Now there's an AP mine up. Oh, please walk over that. I feel like you should take a few steps forward. Gratitation. Waiting for him to push from the other side. No, Eshen is above that. He's smarter than that. He's not going to push from that side. No. No, he knows what's up. Now, looks like Cold Killer on the backside. Playing defense again. Not the position I love to see him in. I want to see him on the attacking. When PBS comes back to competitive, Cold Killer better be the #1 attacking squad lead. Just putting that out there. Now, I can't speak to his prowess as a squad leader. So maybe #2. I honestly, I have no clue if he's a good squad leader or not, but I do know that he gets very, very good, very, very aggressive OPs and garrisons up. And they work. I've seen it happen multiple times. He's got some kind of aura about him, some kind of swagger that is seemingly unmatched in the rest of the server. When it's on, it's on. Now, this might be on from the backside. 8 minutes to go. Ryback, Heathen, Chips. Who else? Well, nobody else. It's a 3-man team right here. Heathen, though, crucially can rotate 6 players, including himself, into the battle. Remember we said about the holy hand grenade, or in this case, the holy watch, or the holy OP. I guess it would be the OP, the holy OP of attacking. Consult the book of offense of Hell Let Loose. Spawns, chapter 2, verses 9 to 21. I guess we could say Saint Crusader, as he is one of the best attacking squad leads in Hell Let Loose. One of my favorites, at least. I mean, there are many more. Ninja Pulver, too. Ninja Pulver is like the phase 2. Crusader's the phase 1 of the attack. Ninja Pulver's the phase 2. He's the bush that you'll never find. He's the bush beside you. The bush from your dreams, from your nightmares. He's waiting to take you down, to put a new OP up, to rotate out of that position, and to keep it going when you think you've had enough. That is Ninja Pulver in a nutshell. Six minutes left in this one. Now the push is coming in from the backside. Unfortunately, again, it's a trickling. It's a count of 1, not 6. It is right out. I know we've been ragging on Disciplined a lot in this game, but Disciplined comms are one of the most important things in a tactical shooter like this. If you don't have Disciplined comms, you are doing a disservice to your team. You're doing worse to your team almost. You're putting them in a position of not being able to hear callouts while also giving no callouts yourself. So one of the most important things is Disciplined comms. You can take great shooters and all stack them together, but if they don't have good comms, they're not going to do that well. Individually, they might do well, but as a team, where it counts. Man, this is not looking too good for the last 5 minutes. Now, we say 5 minutes, we don't mean 5 minutes, of course. We would love it to mean, I would love it to mean 5 minutes. I can't speak for the rest of the Hell Let Loose community, whether that be in competitive, casual, what have you, but I would love to see an overtime. Oh, where? 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 Is this here? Is it over there? I'm so confused right now. Where is the allied tank? Excuse me. I don't see any allied tanks. Did they go down? Was this an airhead? Not an airhead, like a garrison snipe? I have so many questions. 4 minutes to go, 2 minutes 25 left on the clock. Because it takes 2 minutes to cap, and if you don't start capping at 2 minutes, you lose the game even if you dominate the point. You know how offensive has the manpower? I don't mind them porting that. I would love it to not be manpower though. I don't know what it is about, warfare. I would love it to just be a straight up overtime, a straight up OT. I get offensive that it's the manpower because that is the one-sided nature of the game, not necessarily meaning one side's unbalanced and one side's OP, but it is asymmetrically balanced, let's say. Whereas here in warfare. It's a match. You're fighting each other. That 2 minutes now. Of course, there has to be constraints. Of course, there has to be constraints. But what if there was an overtime that you could play for, and you could earn, and you could keep in the game? You could potentially win it. You could extend the match. I think that would be amazing. What are the limits? I don't quite know. What could the limits be? Well, I guess we could say we'd start off where we have them in offensive, that the team that's behind could have to use manpower. Simply, that would be an easy implementation, easy enough at least, I think, to at least get it to where within 2 minutes to go you could start capping and continue capping after. Now, boss getting pricked full of lead with a Puma on the backside. I don't know exactly what he's shooting right now, but missing closely friendlies. That might be it. No, that is indeed it, actually. That is the garrison right there. Right over the garrison, by the way. Mind you, 2 minutes, 19 seconds to go. This is going to be the game here. 15 seconds to go. Can they get it? JJ's going to say, no, you're not going to get it. Down goes the OP. Down goes the Gary. 9 seconds to go. Down goes the game. Neither side is going to start any meaningful cap progress, and this one is going to end a 3-2 for the Axis. An interesting game from the start, from the end. Yeah, POVs are a big part of it, honestly. POVs are a big part of it. I've been very busy kind of just renovating the setup here. I haven't had time to get the POV set up. But I look forward to having them ready for possibly this weekend in a friendly. The issue is people are so like, they don't want to show their secrets. They want to keep their secrets close to their chest, that they often decline the POV. There's definitely players who every time I ask for it, they're down. They're talking about it. Of course, like you mentioned, like guys like Thorpe, LJT's always asking or saying. Soul Raver's always down for a POV. You know, Rusty Coin is always down for a POV usually. You know, CAF is offered, just specifically PBS because we're doing the event. You know, CAF is offered a bunch of times. You're Dead. There's so many names that have come in and offered for that slot to help the stream out. So no, I definitely agree. If anybody watching this wants to volunteer and help out, I'm actually trying to improve the stream by front loading the delay, and I'm gonna need some volunteers, some observers. I want to try doing 2 observers. So if you're, say, from PBS and you want to try next week helping out and maybe doing a cool thing with the stream, let me know in a DM and we'll work something out for that, because I am looking currently for observers to help out with the stream. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to cast this one for y'all. Let's salute the match with a shot to the moon. That one's not going anywhere near anything. It's a 3-2 defeat for the Allies. PBS Fight Night. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I know I did too. GG, well played. Speaking of other members that do POV streams, I'm just trying to look in here to see. Jimmy's done one before for sure. I know he was in the channel we had. We removed the channel. We're just going to do it out of the Hell Let Loose channel now because it's not used other than that. Haven't got vote to do one, I don't believe. Not yet, at least. Trying to think of some other names here. I know I'm drawing blanks. Yeah. Okay, 102 levels of casting, ladies and gentlemen. That's what a year of casting will get you. Yeah, I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head who has done the POVs that we haven't mentioned already. Yeah, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank I think Loser tried, but it might have been choppy, like a what's it called, like a slideshow or something. Anyways, I'll stop ranting. You guys have a great Friday. You wonderful people. Thank you so much to PBS for hosting this one. We will be back this weekend either with some competitive squad. I think that's going to be direct to YouTube. That might not be on the weekend that it gets uploaded. I just see when I'm allowed to upload that. It might have a friendly. I have to double check in, of course, to see when that is going to be. But you're all beautiful people. You have a beautiful Friday and a great weekend. And we'll, of course, be back on the channel casting Hell at Loose at least on the Tuesday with Squadline Battles, and possibly before then with on the Berserkcast channel with some competitive esports. We'll see though. If you have a friendly that you want broadcast, feel free to reach out. I don't really have anything planned except for the afternoon/evenings on Sunday and Saturday, which would be the, let's say, nighttime for you. All right. Have a great one, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the cast. Of course, my name is Berserkr. I go by I am Berserkr, Berserkcast. You can check me out on my LinkedIn, which should be in the links or in the panels. I believe it's in the links. There's little links underneath my profile there. Berserkr official, Berserkr _ official on all my socials. So you can check me out there and follow me for that. Oh, that's a lot of talking. Have a good one. Peace. Enjoy.